You're going to use a ruler, protractor, and compass to do all of these exercises. Number 2 says draw a supplementary angle so that one angle is 26 degrees. Label each angle with its measurement. So I started by drawing a line segment and lining up my protractor on one end and putting a mark at the measure 26. I'm going to move my protractor out of the way and I'm going to draw from that corner or that side of the point on the line to that point that I made and label it with 26. The word supplementary means that the two angles add up to 180 degrees. So to figure out what the second angle needs to be, I'm going to subtract. And I get 154. I'm going to draw mine on the other side. They don't have to be adjacent angles, they just both have to add up to 180. You could draw them as two separate angles by creating a second line. You want to make sure that you put your center of your protractor on the end point and that the line goes straight through from 0 to 180 so that you have the correct mark. 154 is actually on the other side of the protractor. You see how there's two different sets of numbers? So we want a big open angle, which would be an obtuse angle, so it should look pretty large. And you get the label on there. In number 3, you are going to draw triangle ABC so that angle B has a measurement of 100 degrees. Start by drawing a line segment and label one endpoint with the letter B. Then you're going to line up your protractor so the point is in the center of your protractor and it's lined up along the line. And then you're going to find the 100-degree angle. Remember, there are two 100s on your protractor, so it's important that you make sure you use the one that is going to give you an obtuse angle. So in this case, on my protractor, it's the 100 on the outside. Now you're going to connect point B and that mark you made to create the 100-degree angle. But number 3 also asks you to create a triangle, so make sure you connect the other side to that mark and label your triangle accordingly. In number 4, you're going to need a ruler and a compass. You're going to start by drawing a 3 centimeter segment and labeling it AB. So the endpoints will use the letters A and B, and it's 3 centimeters long. Then you're going to use your compass, and you're going to create a circle around that, using that segment as the radius. So you're going to put your pencil on the one endpoint and your point on the other, and then draw a circle using the pencil and holding the point in one spot around AB. The next part says to draw a second circle with a diameter that is 3 centimeters. If the diameter is 3 centimeters, that means our radius is half of that. So the diameter is 3, and the radius has to be 1.5 centimeters. So we're going to get our ruler back out, and we're going to draw another segment, but this time we're only going to use 1.5 centimeters. And then we'll use that compass again. One point with the pointy part and one point with the pencil. And then we'll draw a circle around there. In number 5, you're going to need a compass and a protractor. It says to draw triangle ABC as an isosceles. Start by drawing a line, and you're going to make a measure of angle A be 80 degrees. So create your mark at the 80-degree angle. Then you can use your protractor edge as your straight edge. Line up the point with your mark and draw a straight line through those. And you can extend far beyond that little mark. It's just there as a guide. Measure angle A with an 80-degree angle and label them. Then it says to choose a length of your choice. So you can make this really big, you can make it really small. It's a measure of your choice. I'm going to put mine around here, and you're going to create an arc to put a mark through each one of those segments. That way you can mark off the other 2 points of the triangle. This is used to create AB and AC the same length. Remember, when we have something that's the same length, we measure it or mark it with the little tick marks on the line segments. Then we have to figure out the other 2 angles. Triangles have a measure of 180, and we already used an 80-degree angle, so we have 100 left. Because it's an isosceles triangle, we get to split that 100 into 2 equal parts, which is why angle B and angle C are both 50 degrees. And they're going to get 2 arc marks to represent they're the same.